It has been a while since I've done anything by SB19, so let's go and check out what Stell's up to. Smashing it, I'm sure. Hello wonderful humans of the internet, how are we? My name is Sam Scott-Thorne and I am a vocal coach based in Glasgow. Now if you'd like to meet and explore your voice a little more, you can find me on sstvocals.com. You can also find me on Patreon and various other social media platforms, social, and I'll put the handles down below and over there. Now if you'd like to consider becoming a patron, you have access to things like early release of reactions, you can fast track reactions, become a reaction, there's special roles on my Discord server, and you have access to all sorts of bonus content like my Vocal Anatomy 101 series where we teach you how the voice works. So consider becoming a patron and help shape my channel. Okay, I have had multiple comments saying that I need to go and check out Stell from SB19 singing with David Foster all by myself. He's singing all by myself. It's not requested that I have to do it alone. Now, All By Myself is a funny song because it's kind of become this like female vocal powerhouse showcase. Celine Dion made it crazy famous, obviously. I've seen several people from the Philippines do it because they are all gifted with the voices of angels, and many others. But interestingly, the first version of this song was by a man called Eric Carmen. So we're kind of coming full circle. I don't know if this version Stell will do the Eric Carmen style one or if he'll stay on the female powerhouse kind of side. I'm betting for the latter because I know what Filipino singers are like. So let's just go and take a listen and see what we think. Beautiful start. There is a little bit of this kind of poppy edge coming through. You can hear some of these closed sounding vowels. When I was young. So he's not holding onto the vowel per se, he's closing it off to get this lovely buttery kind of smooth glide to the ends of his phrases. It's a really lovely start, it's a really gentle start. Absolutely gorgeous. I think this is in a slightly lower key than the Celine version, if memory serves. I need to check now. When I was young, when I was young, when I was young, when I... It's a different key. When I was young, when I was young. Anyway, altogether an absolutely beautiful start. I like this lovely kind of dropped vowel sound. Ha, ha. That jaw is dropping and allowing some more resonance in, but it's also got an aspirate tone to it, so there's a bit more air. Really gorgeous. It just kind of floats, and then adding in that little riff, it just has a lovely little twist to it. Gorgeous. That was a masterclass in getting into the higher kind of mixy stage without having to put in like too much effort. He's not forcing anything through the vocal folds per se. He's creating this lovely small space, adding in probably a bit of squealo, which is like a oral twang. It makes for an easier sound, and it makes the vocal folds thicker from the top rather than from the fold itself. It's the airflow that kind of pushes back down and creates a thicker sound. It's essentially the way that babies cry, that ah. In order to make that really powerful, really strong and really stable, that twang has to come into play. You could see he kind of got himself ready for it before the chorus came in. I wouldn't classify that as a belt per se. I would say that that is a mix, and a twangy mix at that. Really well done. Sometimes I feel so insecure. He's going to do it again. Oh, Stell is incredible. Let me just put that down right now. I like the technique he's applying, that he doesn't have the twang on through the whole chorus. He's got like, ah, 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 ah. He lets it come off for the little floatier bits underneath that bright sound. It would probably be too much if that twangy sound went the whole way through. The fact that he can lift it off so effortlessly, you know, some people have to get into this space and then getting off of it is difficult. He's going like twang, twang, off, twang, twang, off. Not the easiest thing in the world to do, but he is pulling it off absolutely flawlessly. And David is playing an absolute blinder. Oh. Now, why did that catch me? That little emotional break, which apparently hit me right in the feels, was beautiful. I don't know if he meant to do it. I think it was maybe like hitting that area between falsetto and head voice, maybe made the folds do this little hiccup kind of thing. I mean, it's not a physical hiccup, but just like a little blip. It broke, the voice cracked, but then he kind of glided back onto it so beautifully, to go from such a tiny little place, coming from such big choruses. I'm just, oh, I love that stuff. See, when a song and a vocal has movement, peaks and valleys, I'm in. Whew, that actually caught me right in the feels. I have no words for this. That was executed beautifully. Now, where the choruses before were a little bit kind of shorter and sharper, obviously this is a sustained note. You can hear he's adding in a little bit of texture through this as well. And then that little riff at the end, just sublime. 0 notes ever again. Stell, God. That little deviation from whatever it normally is, he went the opposite direction, took it a little bit more lifted. I actually prefer his version. Maybe he's rewriting this song for me. I am going to just very briefly talk about his posture. His anchors are definitely coming into play here because he's going into some more extreme vocal places. Your anchors are muscle groups in the body that basically act like a framework, so that the little muscles and moving parts of your larynx aren't having to work overtime to create such big sounds. When these muscles come into play, it allows the voice and the larynx to kind of take the support, if you like. so you don't have to work as hard. Your body should always be putting in more effort than the voice in order to kind of push it into the places it needs to be. And he is doing that perfectly. You see, the stance is absolutely solid. Right. Born to sing. Oh, I'm stuck. Stell is born to sing. That was incredible. I tell you, there's something about the Philippines. I don't know what it is, but every single person coming out of there seems to be able to just smash out an absolute anthem. They eat ballads for breakfast, lyrics for lunch, and the music for dinner. I'm sweating. Stellar. That's all I've got to say. Amazing. So I hope you liked that reaction. If you did, please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. Please send me more suggestions so I can hear more of this person. He is absolutely fantastic, and I know that he works with fantastic boys in SB19. So send me them all and we'll go and check it out. But if you like that reaction, please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and anytime I have new content, you will be the first to know. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me. And how are we going to buy this one? I genuinely don't know. Just had my brain scrambled. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me, and all I really have to say is a statement rather than a goodbye, and that statement is all bow to Stell, 'cause he's a king. All bow to Stell forevermore. Seriously, I bow to that man. Love you, bye.